Gaza, 9th of July 2024. A rare moment of respite from the war. A group of boys playing football in a school playground while a crowd looks on. But it didn't last. Footage broadcast by Al Jazeera showed the strike and its aftermath. As the person who was filming flees, bodies and wounded people lie amid the rubble. Later, found at the scene, a fragment identified as part of a US-made precision-guided bomb known as the GBU-39. Through expert analysis of fragments like these, The Guardian has verified multiple instances of the GBU-39 being used in strikes on Gaza where children were killed. They are evidence of attacks that Amnesty International and the UN call suspected war crimes or crimes against humanity. On 26th of May this year, a bomb tore through the walls of a school in Al-Daraj where families were sheltering. Local emergency services said 36 people were killed in the attack. They claimed that half of them were children. Among the survivors was 5-year-old Haneen Al-Wadieh, who lost both her parents and her sister in the attack. Weapons experts identified fragments of a GBU-39 bomb in the rubble. Among the fragments, a British link to the bomb, its wings, which are a key piece of the weapon. A Guardian investigation with the French newsroom Disclose and Follow the Money in the Netherlands can reveal that these wings are made by the US arm of MBDA, a leading European missiles company, with revenues flowing through its UK division. MBDA UK consolidates revenues from the supply of these wings to Boeing, which makes the actual bomb. Known as Diamondback, the wings are made by a US subsidiary of MBDA that owns a factory in Alabama. Last year, Britain's Foreign Minister David Lammy suspended 29 licences for arms exports to Israel, citing a clear risk
that they might be used to commit or facilitate a serious violation of international humanitarian law.
However, the ban is limited in scope and it only applies to military equipment exported from the UK. The government is unable to block sales by firms based abroad, which meant that this had no impact on MBDA's US subsidiary. MBDA UK consolidates revenues from the US and the money flows up the chain to the group, which has its headquarters in France. Each year, MBDA Group distributes dividends to its 3 owners, British Aerospace, France's Airbus and Italy's Leonardo. The company paid out almost $350 million in dividends last year. British Aerospace, which owns 37.5% of MBDA, received more than a third of this sum. While the UK, Italy and France have signed the Arms Trade Treaty, barring exports likely to fuel atrocities, the US, which is the biggest exporter of arms to Israel, has not. Some observers have said that the UK government can and should do more to prevent UK complicity in arming Israel. In a statement, the Israel Defense Forces said that it operates against military targets and objectives and does not target civilians or civilian objects. The IDF strikes exclusively on the grounds of military necessity and in strict accordance with international law. In relation to the incident on the 9th of July 2024, at the time the IDF said that it was reviewing reports that civilians were harmed and that the incident was under investigation. MBDA has said it complies with all relevant national and international laws applicable to arms trade in the countries in which it operates.